What makes bigger impact than talent or intelligence? It's mental toughness. Achievers and high performers face ups and downs just like you and me along the path of success. They face failure, fatigue, discomfort, discouragement, stress, self-limiting belief just to start with. But as they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Mental toughness is predominant for achieving any goal or overcoming extreme challenges. And really, a few great things in this world come without a hint of adversity. You might have experienced your own level of mental strength during difficult times. It's whether you're able to push through hardship, control your thoughts, and behave in positive manner despite your circumstances. And I know, as I say this, you might think to yourself, I am mentally strong. But honestly, it's easier for all of us to stay positive on day-to-day basis. But our true mental strength is apparent in the midst of tragedy. Whether we are talking about hard times like building or starting a new venture, battling with disease, dealing with loss of loved ones, facing fear. Every time when events don't go our way, there is always some pain and suffering attached. Nevertheless, staying mentally tough will not only provide you with the strength to deal with mistakes and adversity, but also provide us with resilience to keep going despite them. So here are my favorite tips to help you develop mental strength. Master your emotions. During setback, we feel pain, sadness, lose focus, as well as our ability to make right decisions suffers. But where people get wrong is that they allow external circumstances to define their mood. Being mentally strong does not mean that you don't experience emotions. In fact, mental strength requires you to be acutely aware of your emotions so you make the best choice of how to respond. It's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that defines how your life story will develop. When you are triggered by something, notice what happens and reframe those emotions with more positive ones. Something that I have been practicing is every time I try something new, I start to feel anxious. My hands start to feel sweaty and cold. At that moment, I start telling myself, I am excited, and I repeat that over and over again to myself. All this does is replace the feeling of fear with excitement. Try it yourself next time. Focus on what you can control. There are 3 things that you can control every day: your attitude, your efforts, and your actions. So despite your tragedy, misfortune, adversity, setbacks, hardship, no matter what you call it, you still have control over certain things. However, the more time and energy you are spending on the things that you cannot control, the less time you are spending on ways in which you can make difference. On the other hand, by focusing on what you can control, you are taking the driver's seat of your life. So to strengthen your mental power, avoid giving away your powers to others, and salvage your attention to what you can control by being intentional about your attitude, efforts, and actions. Practice tolerating discomfort. This might come as a surprise to you, but growth happens outside our comfort zone. To become mentally tough, you have to become tolerant and push past the discomfort. The truth is, everyone has to do the hard work, and it's hard for everyone. I had to gather real mental strength when I meditated. The idea of sitting still was uncomfortable feeling. I had to practice tolerating discomfort by not using my phone as soon as I wake up. The urge to check social media and email was not easy to give up. The first step is to think about what is so uncomfortable that you have been putting off. Identify and then try to be okay with the discomfort if you want to continue to increase your mental strength. Tolerating uncomfortable emotions takes practice, but it becomes easier as your confidence and your comfort zone grows. Be aware of self-talk. The words that you speak to yourself have ability to either build you or break you during difficulties. Instead of worrying about how to speak to others or how others talk to you, focus on how you talk to yourself. Research suggests that people with positive self-talk have mental skills that allow them to solve problems, think differently, and be more efficient at coping with challenges and hardships. Learn to shift your inner dialogue to be encouraging and uplifting. Notice when you speak negatively to yourself and replace those words with positive affirmations. Positive self-talk takes practice. But simply make a point of being as supportive and positive of yourself as you are of others. Because when times get tough, you have to be able to believe that you can make it through. And lastly, learn to pick yourself up after adversity. Adversity and setbacks are inevitable. We all face them time to time. People who are mentally tough acknowledge failures, but don't dwell on them or take them personally. There will be times when things won't go according to your plan. And in moments like this, it's up to you to decide to change your plan and stand back strong, or to give up on your goal altogether. It's that decision that will either build or break your mental strength. These are my 5 tips to become mentally strong. Regularly practice and demonstrate mental toughness, and you will be amazed at how strong you have become over time. Share with me in the comments what are some of your tips to become mentally strong, and I will see you there.